Okay, just a minute. Let me get my headset on here. Okay. It's a little bit experimental, and the guide I used to set this up is a little outdated, or Vorpex is a little, it's been updated a bunch since the guide came out, and it's not quite right, but this is my attempt at playing Outlast, which I've never played before. I've never played this game even in 2D, but using Vorpex and a bunch of ionized tweaks and various settings to play with head tracking in full 3D and virtual reality. The one thing I couldn't get to work is positional tracking, which is if I were standing just to the side of a doorway and leaned to the left or right, you know, the Vive would be able to track my position inside this room. But I do have full movement in my head. I can look in all directions, look behind me. So sitting in a chair, it's not going to be that big a deal. I'm not going to be moving around much. So it's just it being in 3D and being able to look around, this should be probably terrifying. Probably something I don't want. Probably not my best idea. All right, let's see. I'm also going to have to use the peek feature of Vorpex to read some of these written documents. I don't think it shows up on the stream though, which is good for you guys. It should just look almost normal. Maybe a little different than it looks normally, but let's try it out. All right, we're gonna play a new game. We're gonna play normal difficulty. All right, see, I have to zoom out to be able to read this. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate. You will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Just realized I played 2 Asylum games back-to-back streams. That was not intentional, but we'll roll with it. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. All right. One more thing before I get going here. I'm gonna clean these lenses. I've been taking this headset on and off so much during the testing phase here. I got them a little smudged. So there we go. Wipe those right off. Headset back on. Okay. I will not be able to read, well, I'll try to peek. I have chat up on my second screen, but with the headset on, I won't be able to see it in real time. But I'll try to remember to check in between me screaming and having a heart attack. All right. Get started. This intro doesn't work very well because it's kind of more of a cutscene. I'm using a controller just because I can't see. And even with the right stick, I can't really move around much. Mount Massive Asylum. 3D depth's a little weird, but it looks pretty good. See how it holds up. Alright, let me edge peek so I can read this. September 17th, 2013, from blah 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 at mutemail.com to milesupshire@gmail.com. Subject: TIP illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt, and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. My arm looks huge. Ah! Let me zoom out for a minute. Well, it's kind of making me nauseous. And close my eyes until he gets out of the car. Ooh, okay, the scale fixed itself. Alright, looking up, looking down. There's my body. Straighten myself out here. Look left, right. Behind me. Ooh. I just hit my head on the microphone. Not good. Alright, let's see. I think I'm ready to start. It's a little weird turning my head. Like, looks like I'm drunk, but what's going? Ah. I forgot, after using like VR properly for a while, Vorpex is really kind of shaky. That's alright. Password. Okay, that's jump. Ah, that must be crouch. Okay, that'll make me puke in about 20 minutes. What did I just do? Screenshot? Okay. So the camera is just turned, like, I don't really see the animation, it just changes color, which is fine. Ooh, lean. Okay. Big house. This is pretty cool. Let me in. Button or something. Ugh. I gotta make sure not to use the right stick too much. That makes me sick. All right. We're here. Need that. Press or hold left mouse button to open. No. All right. Got that figured. Yep, we figured that out. Writing some book press. Oh, I gotta use the mouse here. Every time I move my head, it's Mount Massive Asylum. I start feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum shut down amid scandal and government secrecy. 1. Reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organization. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has been big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastard. Document whistleblower. Okay, that's also the name of the DLC. Oh, never run. The bouncing camera. Run, hold down left shift, but I'm not using. What? Huh. I've also set up a shortcut key. Oh god, the run bobbing. What the hell is it? Get in. Check the front. Oh. Oh, I can see my body. Not always the case in VR. Crouch would. That looks like a like candidate. Doesn't say I can zoom. There we go. Okay, good, good. Okay, I can climb ladders. Press A while moving forward. Going up here yet. Wind up in my body here. I fall without getting hurt. Or what am I too told already? My arms look huge. Oh, I can jump up here. Get all the buttons. There's so many buttons. Yeah. Hold it. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. Painting. Doing it. Here's something else. I can hold. Oh. The battery. Oops, stop ducking. Murkoff Psychiatric System Project Wallrider. Patient H. Billy. Date of patient consultant. Well, 2019. Male. Serving physician Dr. Carl Houston. Therapy status. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 1 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Biometry revealed no bronchial hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI revealed a rhythmic REM and REM cycle, laughter in an REM state. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff and the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. No, the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned. Video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project Wallrider. Mount Massive CO. Okay. Here. Blood. What? I'm not scared. Hola. Good. Doesn't sound good either. Ugh. What's that? Some fleshy something. In VR, these microwaves look like cardboard boxes. Clearly, I'm supposed to be there. I'm taller than the Coke machine. I wouldn't be in real life. I feel tall. Okay, let's go there. Oh, hey, what the fuck is that? Is it some a mental patient? Couldn't think. VR is acting up. Hold on a moment. I gotta take my headset off for a second. Just closing some extra windows here. VR is freaked out. Well, we might have to restart this. It really just be like to save my progress. Go this way. That'll do it. All right. We don't have to start. I hope there's a checkpoint there. Didn't get very far, but rather not. Come on. What the hell? Task manager's not even showing up. One sec. Now. All right, just a moment. Hold tight. Well, at least we got a taste of Outlast in VR. Uh, due to technical difficulties, and it's gonna. I started later than I want to, and I really don't want to do that section again. I think I have to reboot my machine anyway, but we'll give it a go some other time. That was a neat experiment. It seemed to work all right. I know Layers of Fear you could do this with as well. I may or may not play it that way, but playing around with it in my off time. So that's it for now. We'll do a full stream or two this weekend. So have a good night.